Megan Hamilton in the studio from across the street there at the Vail Resort Report. You're done there.
Done there.
You wanted to come in and talk about you're going to a place you've never been.
I am.
And how can you be excited about going to a place you've never been?
You can be excited because you've seen all of the movies, you've heard all of the talk, and everybody I've talked to tells me how wonderful Alaska is.
Alaska's very good, but you're a girl going to Alaska. Do you know that there are like 6 girls in Alaska?
What could be better?
Okay, just
actually,
making sure you knew
I gotta
this.
be honest with you though, of all the people I've talked to about going there, the men kind of get this look like, I don't know, but every woman that I've talked to that's been to Alaska has nothing. You see their face light up. They get super excited. It's supposed to be just an incredible
Alaska's
place.
badass. Have you never been? I mean, it's like
I've never been.
It's like the last frontier. I mean, it's still kind of cowboy for the heli ski operation up there. And I guess you'll be at H20 Heli Guides, which is the right out of Valdez, which is kind of nice because you still then are in the mix and you can still get out and get groceries and do this sort of thing.
Yeah, we do have a grocery store, I understand. But more importantly, we have the 300-mile-long Chugach mountain range, which you can see there. And I've been talking to my bosses and my coworkers up there, and I'm getting incredibly excited because, A, I'll get to do a little bit of that.
And what are you going to be doing for them?
I'm going to be their sales and marketing director. So
what do you do? I mean, you got to go out and like sell heli skiing?
I got to sell heli skiing packages. I've got to sell. We do other things besides just have the heli skiing packages in the spring.
Right.
That's from March to April. We do those, but we also have guide schools as well because we've got Dean Cummings. Dean Cummings is at the helm of our company. Yeah. He's owned this company for 19 years. We're one of the pioneers. But he's got a series or a bunch of protocols. He's got the Steep Life protocols, which are award-winning ways to travel through the mountains and assess snow on the go. Not so much like, pit digging and all the science of it, but for the average person who wants to go out and ride in the backcountry, these are ways to assess snow on the go. We've got, you can do that with our guide training, or if you want to actually become a mechanized heli ski guide, you can take that as well, and that's in March.
Do a course up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So just lots of neat stuff.
Where are you going to be living?
I'm going to be living in Valdez.
I mean, did you get your own place, or are you going to be like at the dorms? I mean, what
Well, in true adventure style, I've got somewhere to stay for the first month, and I've got to figure it out. I've been told, there. Yeah. So they don't use Craigslist as much as we do. They have Alaska's List, and they use the good old-fashioned corkboards. So
yeah.
I my new roommate for the first month went out like with his cell phone, and he was taking some pictures of housing ads for me.
Yeah. Well, I always say, it's a true adventure when the outcome is uncertain, and going up to a place you've never been, and like I said, I remember you reached out to me a while back and said, hey, I'm thinking of doing this. I just said, do it. You'll never look back with regrets.
You just didn't think I'd actually do it, did you?
Well, no, I just think
I'm a little
push yourself and go outside the boundaries. I mean, how long were you at Heavenly for?
I've been at Heavenly for 5 years. It was my 6th season.
So now you don't work there. How was it? How was it really?
It was awesome. Tahoe and Heavenly have been.
Well, here's your chance.
No, seriously though,
See, you're different than me. I always said, my last day on this show, like if I won the lottery, I'd always say, I want to do one last show, and it would be a doozy. It'd end up on the Tosh.
Well, I did wear a mustache yesterday.
I got my dog on when you get up there, trust me.
You'll
end up growing one.
Yeah, I probably will. But no, I mean, my time with Heavenly has been amazing. It's what's led me to where I am now. I mean, it's expanded my... I never could have dreamed adventures this big before I ever went there. And now I'm going to live that adventure. I'm going to get to snowboard, on like creamy velvet, open, big... I can't even imagine. I just have heard.
Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you, Todd.
Megan Hammett leaving Heavenly, going to H20 out of Valdez, Alaska. We'll take a quick break and come back with your Lake Tahoe forecast after the break.